What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? A Texas truck driver drove to Washington state, stalked his prey, and murdered a popular podcaster on March 9th. Who is this uncivilized mutt? He's on the screen in back of me, fam. Ramin Hodakaram Rezai. What an uncivilized mutt. Authorities say 33-year-old Zoe Siddiqui and her 35-year-old husband Mohammed Nazari were killed in the attack. The backstory is the killer befriended Zoe, who ran a podcast where she sold holistic Indian medicine. The guy became a huge fan. He eventually reached out to her. They became friends. At some point, he became obsessed with her and started freaking her out. He started stalking her. She eventually filed a restraining order. The authorities say that they could not actually deliver the restraining order to dude because he was a truck driver and he was hard to get a hold of. Meanwhile, Zoe is living in fear of her life. She's constantly texting her husband, "This guy is freaking me out." The dude was hitting her up with 10 messages a week, just tripping. And she literally just feared for her life. She kept on telling people, "This guy is dangerous. I'm scared of this dude." And the police couldn't save her. How many times have I told y'all, fam, that the police normally show up after the fact? Now, I got you, fam. You say, she filed a restraining order. At least they gave her that. But the restraining order can only do so much. The police was not going to park a car outside of her house and provide her protection. This is why you have to protect yourself. You must arm yourself because the killers got their guns. The killers are ready. And when they want you, if they're bold enough, they'll come in your house and get you. You got to be ready. Knowing something like that is going down, man, really, I wouldn't even wait. Take it how you want it. But I would not be sitting there like a sitting duck, just waiting. This dude was off his rocker, plain to see. I don't believe in running scared. I don't believe in, living in fear. I don't believe in none of that. If I can't sleep good, damn, you ain't sleeping good either. I promise you that. This dude took it way too far. Stalking. Do you know how much low self-esteem you have to stalk a person? Stalking, this is somebody who don't receive you. This is somebody who don't want to be around you. So you have to stalk them. Constantly popping up. You're showing up in places that you're not wanted. Do you know how low to the floor you got to be? Obviously, this dude had some type of mental issue because not only did he kill them, he killed himself. Yeah, they found Zoe and the killer inside of the house. They found her husband, Muhammad, on the ground, on the front lawn, with a bullet wound to the chest. They tried to save him, with CPR, but it was too late. Now, here's a plot twist. Zoe's mother was inside of the house, but she was able to get away and call for help. But help came too late. It seems to go like that all too frequently. You got to protect yourself, fam. Don't be sitting around waiting on the police to protect you. Don't be waiting on the government to protect you. And don't be sitting around praying and hoping for the best. Like, God already gave you the information, man. He already told you what you need to do. Let's just look at the odds. Look at how things happen when you're protected and how things happen when you're not. He already put the information in your head. He already gave you all the clues, all the signs. He's telling you, how to get out, how to protect yourself, how to preserve life. He told you a million times. What you want, God to just come through and just, my name, stop the bullet. Nah, man. If dude was going to sit there and wait, which I wouldn't advise, but if he was just going to sit there and wait on dude to come in, which he was coming, he has shown every indication that he was coming into that house, or he was going to catch up with them somewhere. So if he was just going to be waiting, he should have been waiting like this, with that thing in his lap, just holding it, just waiting like, yeah, buddy. Yeah, come on in. Now, they said that some other fans of the show had dropped off gifts at their house also. Which tells me that perhaps they should have taken more precautions to create some type of buffer between their front door and the outside world. Perhaps a gated community, a gate around the house and some dogs or anything, something, because it's some really crazy people out there. As sad as this situation is, there is a silver lining. The uncivilized mutt will never bite again. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?